Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to update your profile pic and the profile data in your Firebase application. So here I have this chat.xml page, and this chat.xml page contains a drawer where I have this text underscore username, and when I click on this text underscore username in the drawer, I move to the profile page. So let me show you that text underscore username on click event. It is in this chat activity drawer, text underscore username on click event. Here I use intent to move to profile activity, and here I put an extra key UID whose value is Firebase auth get UID. So this means I will be moving to my own page, or the user will be moving to his own page. And if the user has to move to the page of some other user, the profile of some other user, then he can replace this with the profile or UID of that user. So let's move to the profile page. This is the profile page, and it contains image view 1, then there is progress bar 1, this is edit username, edit name, edit email, edit about, and this is a button called update. All these four are edit text fields, and this one is a button with ID update. And here I've added a Firebase auth component fauth, a Firebase DB component user with path users, and a file picker fp for picking images, and a Firebase storage component fstore with location profile underscore pics. This is the onCreate event. Here I make progress bar 1 gone in onCreate, and then I make edit email set enable false, so user cannot edit his email address. Then I use Firebase DB user stop listening, and after this I set a string variable user underscore ID to activity get extra key UID, and then I check if the UID is of the current user or it is of a different user. So if the user ID is of current user, if this user ID equals Firebase auth get UID, then I enable editing. So for enabling editing, I make image view 1 set enable true, then edit username set enable true, edit name set enable true, edit about set enable true, and I make this button update set visible visible. And if it is not of current user, if the profile is of different user, then I make image view 1 set enable false, and similarly I set enable false the edit username, edit name, and edit about, and I make this button update set visible gone. Okay, so user can edit only when if it is his profile, he cannot edit the profile of other users. Then I get the data which is already there and display in the fields. For that I use the same codes which I showed you in the chat activity for getting the username. So here it is underscore Firebase dot get reference dot child users dot child user underscore ID. So here I will just show you the database. This is the child users, and then there is this child user ID which is this one. So the value of this will be a map variable with key value pairs, and the keys are email, pic, UID, and username. So here to this child users followed by child user ID, I add a value event listener. Here you can see dot add value event listener, and here I have defined a new value event listener which contains on data change event and a data snapshot underscore param1. So here this data snapshot underscore param1 will be the snapshot of the data at that location, and we have to convert it to map variable. So here first I define a generic type indicator called underscore int as a new generic type indicator hash map string object. Here hash map string object means a map variable, so it will be of type map variable. Then in this try catch exception code, I define a map variable called user map equal to underscore param1 dot get value underscore int. So this will get the value of the data snapshot in the form of a map variable, and that will be set to this user underscore map. This user underscore map is a map variable which I have created here by adding this user underscore map, and here I have defined this user underscore map equal to param1 dot get value underscore int. So first we have to get the username from this user underscore map. So first I check if user underscore map contains the key username. If it contains key username, then I get the key username from user underscore map and display it in edit username. Similarly, if the user map contain key name, then I display the user map get key name in edit text edit name. And if it contain key email, I display it in edit email. And if it contain key about, I display it in edit about. And if it contains key pic, then I set the image of image view 1 from URL user map get key pic. Okay, this key pic will be the URL of the image. And if it doesn't contain the key pic, then for image view 1 I set the image to this profile underscore img. In the end, I close this try block and catch exception E. If there is exception, I show message e.toString, and then there is one more method on cancelled where I do nothing, and that's all is for retrieving the data. And since this is a listener, it will work even while we are updating the data. Now let's move to the next event. So first I will show you how to pick image, edit image and upload it. Okay, so this actually I have already shown you. When image view 1 is clicked, I use file picker to pick image, and then on files picked event I display it in a full screen dialog where the user can crop it, and when the crop button is clicked, I will upload it. So this I have shown you in my previous video, you can watch it there, but let me just go through it quickly. So first I get the URI of the image using this code. Then I define a crop image view called CRP, which I have declared in this more block extra. Here I have declared a crop image view CRP. Then I have declared a bitmap called image. After this I have defined a method rotate bitmap for rotating the bitmap, and it returns a bitmap. Now let's go back to on files picked event. So first I define crop image view using this code. Then I define layout params called LP with width and height match parent and set it as layout params of this crop image view. Then I set scale type of crop image view to fit center, and I set adjust view bounds to true. After this I set fixed aspect ratio to true and set the aspect ratio of CRP, which is crop image view, to 1,1, means width and height ratio will be 1:1. Then I use this code to convert the URI to get a bitmap image from the URI and set it to this bitmap called image, and then I display this bitmap image in crop image view using this code. Okay, and after this I define a full screen dialog. So here I define a dialog 2 with this is the theme android.r.style.theme black no title bar full screen, and then I add get window.set flags window manager.layout params flag full screen, and again the same thing. So this will create a full screen dialog. For this dialog I set content view to r.layout.crop underscore dialog. This crop underscore dialog is a custom view, and it contains this image close. It contains this crop underscore linear with width and height wrap content and padding 0. Then it contains a text view rotate and text view crop, and it contains a linear 5 for which I have set weight to 1 so that this rotate and crop are at bottom. Now let's go back. So here in next line, after setting the content view of dialog2 to crop underscore dialog, I define the image view close underscore dialog and crop linear and text view rotate and text view crop using their IDs. Then I add the view crop image view to this crop linear. After this, I set on click listener for close dialog, in which I dismiss the dialog2. Then there is on click listener for the rotate button, where I rotate the image and then I display the rotated image in crop image view. Then there is on click listener for this crop button. So this is different, and here in this, when this crop button is clicked, I get the cropped image from the crop image view in the form of a bitmap, and that image will be bitmap. Then I define a string variable called file name. I define a string variable called file name to Firebase auth get UID and .jpg. This will be the file name. Okay, then I define a byte array output stream equal to new byte array output stream. To this byte array output stream, I compress the bitmap and then I convert it to a byte array called data. So this will convert the bitmap image into a byte array called data, and then I will upload this data. So to upload the data, this is the code I use. fstore, this is the name of the Firebase storage component. Here you can see the Firebase storage component is fstore. So the code I use is fstore.child file name. File name I have set to Firebase auth get UID and .jpg, and this is file name. Put bytes data. So it will put the bytes data, which is the byte array form of this bitmap image. Okay, we have to add child file name, then put bytes data. Then we have to add on failure listener underscore fstore underscore failure underscore listener. This is already there in Sketchware. When you look at the source code, you will find this. Add on progress listener, which is underscore fstore underscore fstore underscore upload underscore progress underscore listener. This is on progress listener. Then I add continue with task, new continuation, upload task snapshot, task URI. Then it contains @override public task URI, then task upload task snapshot task, throws exception. So here it returns fstore.child file name get download URL. Okay, and after adding this continue with task, we have to add on complete listener. Add on complete listener underscore fstore underscore upload underscore success underscore listener. So now we can use these three things: on failure, on upload progress, and on success. Okay, these are the events which are here on upload success, and these are on upload progress and on upload failure. So this I will show you later. So this is the code which we have to use to upload the profile pic. Then once it starts uploading, we have to make progress bar 1 visible, set visible, and dismiss the dialog, and then close the on click listener for the crop button. Okay, and then we show this dialog2.show. Okay, so first we show the dialog2, and it contains the crop button. When crop button is clicked, it will get the cropped image from crop image view, and it will convert it to a byte array called data, and then we upload this byte array data with the file name which we mention here. as the Firebase auth get uid.jpg. So first event will be on upload progress, where I set the progress of progress bar 1 to this progress value. But if there is any failure, I make progress bar 1 gone and I toast the error message. And if it is upload success, then I make progress bar 1 set visible gone, and for image view 1 I set the image from URL, download URL, and then I create a new map variable. I put the key pick value download URL, and I add this to Firebase DB component user with ID Firebase auth get UID. Okay, here you can see that in this code I have not changed the Firebase DB component user. It is same. I have just put stop listening here. So that's why I can upload it or update the download URL using this same key Firebase auth get UID. So this is how we upload profile pic. Now I will show you how to update the data. To update the data, the user can edit these 3 fields and click on the update button. So when the update button is clicked, I check if length of edit username is more than 0. If length of edit username is not more than 0, I toast username cannot be empty, and if it is more than 0, then I create a new map variable, put key username value edit username get text, and I put key name value edit name get text, and put key about value edit about get text, and then I add this to Firebase DB user with key Firebase auth get UID value map, and finish this activity when I update it. So now let's check the project. Okay, so here is the project, and in this project when I go to the profile page and wait for some time, it will load my data. I will just show you my data in this on this page. So here you can see my email, pic, UID and username. Yeah, now it has loaded my pic, the username and the email. And if suppose I have to change the profile pic, I'll just click on it and I can pick any image. Suppose I pick this one and crop this, crop. So when I click on crop button, it will start uploading, and now you can see the progress bar, and now once it is uploaded, it will display the image here. Okay, apparently it is not displaying the image, but anyhow, we'll update the other data. So it doesn't contain the name, so here I will add my name and about me, YouTuber. Okay, now I will click on this save button. Once the save button is clicked, it will update the data and I will exit that. So now you can see the updated data. It contains about, email, name, the pic URL, the UID and the username. Now let's go back to the profile page. So now you can see the profile pic, the username, name, email and my about. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.